Welcome, welcome everyone to my channel. We're going to collectively do a what I now call Whispers Wednesdays. It's basically just kind of tapping into your ancestors and spirit guides to see what messages they have coming in for you midweek. First and foremost, I do want to thank all my viewers, all 149 of you. I see you. Thank you so much for following me, for supporting my channel. I am truly, truly grateful for each and every one of you. Cross watchers, I definitely welcome you over on my channel. These messages are going to be for every sign. So we'll do an all sign back to back, sun, moon, rising, and Venus for all signs as well. As always, my messages are general. They are not going to resonate with everyone. So that is something that I would like to kind of put out there. Some things may stick, some things don't. If they don't, just leave them and move forward and take the messages that do resonate. Roles are reversed on my channel. I do not read gender. Some things do come up female and male, but please apply them as they fit to your situation. And as always, thanks so much for liking my channel, subscribing, and commenting. I read those comments and I love to, exchanging energies with you guys. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and I've already saged all of my decks that I'll be using in these reads. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of okay, it kind of did it all on its own, but we're going to do 3 of these. So if you are listening to this on some sort of headphone, please be mindful that this may be a bit of a nuisance. However, it is important for me to clean and energize my space. Okay, so we'll do this 3 times. And isn't she cute? She's like a baby little gong. I absolutely love her. So we're going to go ahead and place her there. We're going to start with Aries. Aries, welcome. Let me just put my timestamp because I am notorious for forgetting timestamps. It is going to be 2:35 for Aries. Please allow me to messages. All right. Oops. There we go. All right. What is the overall message for Aries? We've got painting the roses red. So covering up errors. I think in the next 48 hours, because this reading is for the next 48 hours, right before the weekend. The next 48 hours, you might be dealing with something that you may have done in the past that is coming back to possibly create some sort of tension for you, or it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. And it's only because you didn't do it right the first time. So I'm not sure if I'm hearing infidelity. So I don't know if maybe you were with someone that you knew you should not have been. Looking at this card, I see the little hidden mischievous cat back here, which tells me that that may have been something deceptive that you probably did. And this is not going to be for everyone. This will resonate for someone out there. But you might have done something that you knew was going to have some sort of repercussion if it came to light. And so, the overall energy that I am getting is that there is something that you are trying to cover up, some sort of error that you're trying to cover up. Also, I'm getting work. So someone at work may have done a mistake and thought that they weren't going to find out, and they will. So if there is something that you did that you know there's going to have some sort of repercussion or um some sort of like backlash, if you can fix that by the end of the week, I would suggest you do. Okay? But that's the energy that we're getting for the remainder of the week. So definitely something deceptive there. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw some moon shadow cards. Throw some moon shadow cards for you, Aries, and let's see what's coming up. All right. I see growth, and then you got darkness. So with this darkness card, you know, what's in the dark is always going to come to light. That's just a hot facts. Hot fact. Okay? So if you're doing something sneaky, shady, conniving, or something that's going to affect others, and you can reverse it, I suggest you do. It's all part of your growth. Okay? Sometimes we want to really kind of have our cake and eat it too, and we really don't need to. Sometimes you have the full cake in front of you. Okay, so for those of you who are having some sort of sneaky links in the background, doing something deceptive, or for those of you with the work situation that I was also getting, it's all part of your growth. So if you reverse these actions, you'll see that you'll get more out of the reversal than of the actual act itself. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and throw some tarot. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so Nine of Pentacles. You're working hard on something. It might have been something that you really wanted to go in your favor, but you did some shady shit to get it to go in your favor. Like you don't really have to do it that way, right? Yeah, justice, okay? Some of you are really gonna be in some shit, okay, if this comes to light. Try to find some sort of balance with it. Try to see if you can reverse the action, because you're gonna get busted and it's going to cost you. Okay, it's gonna cost you. And you don't want that. You don't want the fucking smoke. Um, with this Knight of Wands, you know, things are gonna go really steady for you for the remainder of the week, but you be mindful of who you're sharing information with, actually. I don't know why I'm getting that. Be mindful who you're sharing information with, because it could be that it will be leaked by somebody that you may have mentioned what you did. Okay. Some of you may see an increase in work this week as well, some sort of financial increase. Or some of you may just I just heard guilt. So some of you may be viewed as someone that can possibly be in the leadership role, or you're viewed as someone that people look up to, and this may come out and may change the way people view you and fuck with your money. I'm getting that too. So, you know, if you are somebody that is of some sort of status at work, or you mentor others at work, um you want to make sure that you're leading by example. Okay. Lead by example. What did you get here? You got the Hierophant. Okay. So yeah, you're going to learn a lesson. There's going to be a lesson learned. Someone's learning a lesson, and you're going to have to really uh figure out what you want to do. Whether you're going to walk away from, are you going to walk away from the negative thinking, or are you going to fix or mend what's already, possibly broken? For some of you, I do see a relationship coming in, some sort of divine counterpart. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about these lovers. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be working really hard on this relationship. So some of you are already in a relationship that you're working really hard on, because you do see true potential with this person. You guys have passionate chemistry, and great banter, great communication. And I feel like you both are really delving in some sort of business together where things are really panning out for you. There's some sort of commitment and union that either is coming in, or you're already in, that you see that there's going to be some financial success, but you're going to have to be patient, because I feel like you are the energy that kind of wants to rush things, and things will do things will happen in divine timing when they have to, okay? Not when you want them to. So with this Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're just patiently waiting on what it is that you guys are building together, okay? Yeah. There's such good communication between you two. So for those of you who haven't met this person, there's really good communication coming in. For some of you, I'm also seeing that you're having some sort of spiritual awakening. So if you are looking into, really tapping into your spirituality, or that's something that you've been giving it some thought, that's something that I hear is coming in for you. Some sort of kind of awakening that you're going to be having here the remainder of this week and into the weekend, okay? But again, you have to be, oh my goodness. All right, so we just dropped a bunch of cards. Let's see, because I read them all. Let's see what came in for you, Aries. Hold on. It's a hot mess. All right, so we got the Knight of Wands, which this could be you, okay? This could be you, and you're basically just kind of waiting. You're waiting, you're being patient, you're gonna see things turn around for you. But there is something in the dark. Again, this could go back to that original situation that we had. There's something in the dark that's gonna be coming out to light. So correct your actions now. So excuse me, so you're not caught in a jam. And look, you got the Queen of Wands as well. All right, you got the Queen of Wands. There is some sort of divine counterpart here, even though this person is a knight, and she is the queen. It could be that your person, if you are the male counterpart, it could be that your partner, your female partner, or your partner in general, whoever kind of identifies with that role, is a bit more stern, more directive, more how do I say it? The person is far more disciplined and organized, and really just kind of grounds your ass, Aries. Like that's the vibe that I'm getting. She's the boss bitch, and you kind of like you need that. Okay, because sometimes my Aries can be a little flighty. You've got the Five of Pentacles. With the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So the money situation is going to kind of, hit you a little bit. But I see that you're gonna get out of it. You just ask for some help. You're gonna need to ask for some help because you might be in a jam, but there is help. Whether that's your spiritual guides that are telling you, ask us for help and we'll help you get out of that. Okay, your spirit guides are asking you to ask for help. They're gonna pull you through that situation, okay? Because with this Two of Swords, you this is gonna come. This is a conflict for you, but you can get yourself out of it. The Two of Wands. I'm sorry, the Two of Swords. I keep saying wands. The Two of Swords. She can easily get out of this entanglement that she's got going on. If you notice, her hands are not bound, okay? But yeah, her eyes are bound, and she's bound because she wants to. So apply it to your situation, right? You put yourself in a situation, you got to figure out a way out. You have to figure out a way out, okay? All right, let's see what other messages. What other messages do you have for Aries spirit? What final messages do you have, Aries? All right, we've got the Justice, and we have, what's this? These are brand new cards, so I'm like, all right, the Page of Pentacles, okay? So yeah, you're gonna get out of it, okay? You're gonna get out of it. You're gonna see things better. Things are gonna pan out for you, but you need to really kind of correct your wrongs before that happens, okay? You have to correct your wrongs before that happens. Let's throw one final angel card for you, Aries, and we'll close out your reading. Let's see what's going on here. What final messages does Spirit have for the sign of Aries? What final message does Spirit have for the sign of Aries? And you've got, look at that. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on. A free will choice to be helped, and it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Didn't I just say that? Ask God for help to give you clarity on the situation that you got going on here. As far as love, you're looking good. You're looking good. But with the work and all that other situation, I'm gonna need you to tighten up and ask your spirit guides for some help. All right. All right, Aries, that's your read for today, Wednesday, and next 48 hours. All right, my dear. Let's go to Taurus. All right, Taurus, we're gonna start you at 15. Let's see. Hold on, because I gotta clear the table. Let's clear this table. All right. 15, oh, 16, actually, 1612 for the sign of Taurus. This here. So it's easier for me to change something. All right, Taurus. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, Taurus. Let's see. This is going to be our Whispers Wednesdays, where we're tapping into our spirit messages. Any messages that spirit guides and or your ancestors want to give you, we are tapping into them today on our Wisdom Wednesday um section of my channel. Okay. All right, spirit, 15 concise messages for Taurus for the next 48 hours. What clear and concise messages do you have for the sign of Taurus? Give me one message, one overall message. All right. So, Taurus, you've got find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, trust that you are learning. So, with this card, I feel like you are kind of being led into a direction of something new, but you're not understanding why, right? Like you're being told to do something and you can't understand why. You know it's for the greater good, but you're still confused as to why, and no one seems to understand what the purpose is. Okay? Um, hold on one second, Taurus. I just realized I have so you want to make sure that you understand the assignment, right? Spirit guides and your ancestors are giving you signs that are going to lead you in the right direction. Just you have to trust the universe, right? You have to trust the energies around you. You have to trust your higher power. Trust that everything is happening in divine timing. And then, you know, you'll understand and discover the purpose of a situation. So trust that everything you're doing, you're going to learn from because that is the entire purpose of it. Okay. Let's throw some moon oracle cards and see what we got for you, Taurus, this week. We're going to do two of these cards, okay? And these are randomly. I've got two separate decks in these, okay? So let's see what two energies come up for you. We've got yin and yang, and we've got magician and the mirror. So yin and yang, this is giving me that this divine intervention and lesson that you're supposed to learn is in the love area. It could be in the love area. I feel like some of you are really just trying to figure out where you're at. If you're single, you're trying to figure out whether or not somebody's coming in for you, whether or not love is even for you. I feel like you're so caught up in other things that you're not really making time for it. And so you're wondering whether that's something that's going to inhibit you from having someone coming in. And then for those of you who are in a situation or in some sort of affair or love affair with someone or in a relationship, stable relationship, then I feel like with this magician card, you have manifested that love to come in. And you're trying to figure out how you are like what your purpose is in the relationship. Somewhere down the line, you're still trying to figure out what your purpose is with the situation, right? And what it is that you're going to get out of the relationship that's going to be beneficial for you in the long run. Okay, so let's see what we got, what tarot wants to give us, right? What messages does the tarot want to give us regarding Taurus and this lesson that they need to learn? I'm getting here. Create your own independence, Taurus. I feel like you're being like, this young lady is being told what to do in this picture. If you notice, she's being told what to do and guided by all of these people around her. And she still kind of doesn't fig she's not figuring it out. Then you have people, these two kind of just talking behind her back. So be mindful of, you know, people who judge you, right? I feel like you're being judged. I don't know why. That's not gonna resonate for everybody. That's real specific, but some of you are just feeling like you're being judged and shit for the choices that you're making in love. That's real specific, but it's coming in. And at the end of the day, you're gonna manifest who you want, okay? And it's someone that you want, some of you mirror behavior as well. So whatever they give you is what you give back, Taurus. No more, no less, okay? I feel like you are that person who mirrors behavior. And so you want somebody's going to give you the exact same energy you're giving in a yin yang situation. Okay. That's what you're calling in for yourself. All right. Let's see what messages we get from tarot. These are new cards, so I'm still trying to learn them. So bear with me. Spirit, give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Taurus. Thank you. All right. So we've got the Justice card. And we've got the Two of Swords. So you're in a mental imprisonment right now, right? Because you know, you really want that person to come in, or you want the situation that you're in to work. Um, but it's really more you're not seeing the bigger picture. I feel like you're not seeing the bigger picture, right? Like you need to kind of let yourself go and be open to what's being presented to you, because I feel like the opportunities are there and there is someone in your energy that is trying to give you that yin and yang kind of synchronicity, but you're not allowing it. Let's find out why. Spirit, clarify this Two of Swords for me. See, this person really is trying to give you the cup. With the Two of Cups, this is a divine counter partnership coming in for you or in your energy. But as the Queen of Swords, you're very direct, very assertive, and you're a little bit cold, Taurus. A little bit cold. I think you're being reserved. You're not really being open to what's being posed out here for you and what's being presented to you, okay? I'm getting some sort of cold energy. And unfortunately, that's what you're gonna get back, Taurus. So just be mindful of your behavior. You've got the Page of Pentacles here. Money's looking good for you. Look at this. You can't make this up. You're gonna have to okay. So you got the Four of Wands. This is the marriage card, okay? So this relationship has potential, but I think you have to change your energy, okay? Change your approach, your energy, your discernment, your I don't know if I want to use the word discernment. Your I feel like you're being really guarded. I'm getting like a guarded energy from you, Taurus. I feel like you've been burnt so many times and you have gotten the shitty end of the stick every single time, that now that you have something truly, truly coming in for you that's for real, you don't even know how to recognize the signs. Literally. You're literally burning the bridge before you even fucking build it, which is wild. But it's also a defense mechanism for you. So I get it. I get it because, listen, been there. So I get it. What else do we have? Yeah, we got the Queen of Wands. Okay. So this person is very passionate. This person is very passionate towards you, Taurus. Very passionate. This person has a lot to offer. Okay, what do we got? We've got Temperance. Yeah, and it's going to require you to be patient. It's going to require you to be very patient. Okay? Very patient, very even-tempered. You know, you have to give to receive, Taurus. And I know you could do it. I mean, you have it in you. It's just that you have your reservations. But you have to work on that. You have to work on that because you're in your own mental imprisonment. Okay? And with the Magician, once again, okay, you are manifesting this love. So this is what you're asking your spirit guides and your ancestors to send you. Yet when they do, you treat them like shit, or you're cold as ice, or you're in your head about what you think this person might do to you, or what you think this person is not going to give you, right? But you don't give them a chance. So it's like you're sabotaging the relationship before it even hits the ground running. Hits the ground running, right? What else do you have for Taurus? Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Look at this. You've got the king and queen of, I mean, I cannot give you any more confirmation that this is your divine partnership. Okay, you've got a king and queen of wands here. Although you're not a fire sign, it just means that you guys are going to be extremely passionate, fiery, dedicated, in love with each other when we get here. Okay, and if we open up to this is beautiful for you. I really, really do feel like you are well on your way on what you manifested. All right, so let's close out your read and see what what overall message you get from your angels, okay? So we're gonna get one card. Spirit, ancestors, please give me the message you would like to depart with Taurus. Give me the message that you would like for me to give Taurus, overall message for today's um Whisper Wednesday read. See. Let go of guilt. Look at this. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them, berating yourself for them. So you are feeling guilty that you're treating this person like shit. Like eventually you're going to feel that way. But your ancestors and your spirit guides are telling you, let go of that insecurity. Let go of it. And when you do, you're going to see everything that's being presented to you, Taurus. All right, this person is out there. This person is not going to be the person to hurt you. This person is going to be the person to show you what true love looks like, but you've been burned so many times that you don't even want to risk it. So I'm gonna need you to really do some introspection, look at yourself, understand where it came from, do the healing work, do the shadow work, so that then you can portray the true love that I know you can display to this person that truly, truly will mirror, okay, your behavior. And when you do that, you're gonna realize that you found your best friend. I'm going to leave you with that, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we shall go to the next sign. Gemini. That was such a beautiful reading, Taurus. I love that for you. Leave in the comments if found your person and that's exactly how it panned out for you. I would love to hear your love story. I'm a freaking sucker for love, so I'm all about it. All right, we're going to go to the next sign, which is Gemini. Gemini, we're going to start you at 29, 29:54. 29:54. All right. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for hanging out. Let's see what Whisper Wednesday messages. Oh, okay. There's too many. Let's see what Whisper Wednesday messages spirit guides and ancestors have for you this week for the next 48 hours. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do love you all and I appreciate all the comments and the likes. And I hope that this resonates and that gives some sort of clarity to someone out there. Even if it's one person, I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, let's see what we got going on for you, Gemini, this week. What energy do we do for the next 48 hours? We got mortality. All right. It says life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Okay. I feel like with the mortality card, you are just, you're in a stage of introspection. Okay. You're truly making the best out of every situation, regardless of what it is, whether it's good or bad. You are living your life. Okay. You're living your life and you're making that shit good. You're making that shit beautiful. You're making that productive. You're making it bountiful. That's what you're doing. Okay. That's the energy I'm getting for you, Gemini. I feel like you're, you have this new, you have this new, renounced sense of living. Something happens where you're like, you know what, life is short. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this good, and we're gonna do this right. We're gonna do it. We only get one chance at life, okay? One chance. To make it count. All right, let's see what moon messages you got going on. Door to value. Okay, this could be about money. This could be about money. You getting that bag. You getting that bag. Okay. You focused on that bag, you focused on your money, you making sure that your family's taken care of, you making sure that you are putting yourself in a position where you're gonna grow financially and be abundant. That's your focus. And that's your goal in life, okay? That's your goal in life. If anything, that'll be your legacy. For some of you, I see you grinding like no one's business. Magician and the mirror. You know what's crazy? Taurus just got that. So you manifesting money into your life, okay? You manifesting crazy money into your life. And I see abundance for you. All right? You're not playing no fucking games when it comes to your money. None. You grinding like no one's business. Now, I'm hearing burnout, so just be careful. Don't burn yourself out like working, fucking 24 hours, all right? Some of you out here really pulling them 2, 3 shifts. All right. Money's great, but you also need your rest. So I don't know. That's for somebody out there. Somebody's really like truly, truly burning themselves out. So if that's you, you know, you need what's that called? You need a healthy work-life balance, all right? Focus on money, which that's your grind, but you need to have a healthy work-life balance because the people you have at home need you too, right? What good is money if you're not around, right? Because some of y'all just get like real crazy and start working like maniacs. Then nobody sees you, and then by the time you get to enjoy that money, you're not here no more. It's worthless. All right. What's the point of working so hard and then not enjoying your money, right? You gotta think about it. All right, you got the death card. So there's an ending of a cycle. Something's ending, something's beginning in your life, right? The death card is not what it means, okay? For all, like, I don't read the death card as actual death. I read the death card as the ending of a cycle, beginning of another, okay? Some sort of renewal, okay? That could be with you as a you're making sure that you're financially abundant. You're not trying to be in that negative financial space that you were before, right? And that's not going to resonate for everybody. But there's somebody out there that's grinding so hard because they don't want to be there no more, right? So that could be the ending of that. Seeing things from another angle. All right. You got the Hangman. Seeing things from another angle. You're not really, you are doing the inner work so that you can manifest what you want out of your life. Some of you are heavy, heavy, heavy manifestors. Okay. Heavy manifestors. Whatever you put your mind to, that shit comes through. Comes clutch. Okay. You got the Page of Cups. So I feel like some of you are really, passionate about what you do. You passionate about how you feel about your jobs. Some of you are really in the profession that you love, right? So you're enjoying what you do. Not only are you making money, but you also enjoying what you're doing, right? You got the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, okay? So you guys are very good I don't know a Gemini that's not a good communicator. You motherfuckers are the gift of gab. You hear me? Y'all could talk, okay? You guys can chat your way out of doomsday, okay? So some of you are, I'm getting leadership. So somebody's gonna be in leadership, or somebody is in leadership, that has the ability to, or actually someone might be going into leadership, and you, okay, wait, hold on, because I'm getting a lot of info. So there's someone who, or somebody has an interview coming up for a leadership role. That person, because they have the gift of gab, you're going to get that role. Okay. You are a amazing leader. Not only are you a good leader, but you're also a good communicator, which is going to really kind of shine in that interview. So if this is you, Spirit is telling you, you're going to do well in that. Okay. Make sure that you're prepared for the interview. That is going to go really well in your favor. For some of you, I feel like you're already in a leadership role where you are a great communicator. You are a mentor. You are somebody who people look up to, and you're very clear, concise, direct, to the point when it comes to discipline, when it comes to mentorship, when it comes to your actual leadership role. I feel like you are excelling in that, okay? You've got the Nine of Coins and the Page of Wands. Yes, the Page of Wands. Nine of Coins, I mean, screams money. She is very patient, okay? It takes forever and a day for grapes to grow. And she's been on her grind, okay? On her grind, very dedicated to the growth of her grapes, so much so that she's in abundance now. And I feel like that's how you are, Gemini. Like you are really, really focused on work, focused on your bag, focused on money, and that is going to be your legacy, okay? With the Page of Wands, you're just passionate about what you do. You're real passionate about what you do, and it's just something that you really, really are proud of. Okay, be mindful of negative thoughts, though. Sometimes you kind of get in some sort of negative space. I feel like you get in a negative space. Sometimes you kind of doubt your potential. And Spirit is telling you not to allow those types of thoughts to take over your mind. For some of you, you might be traveling either for work or actual pleasure here soon. Some of you might be traveling this weekend. Okay. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries sign as well. Okay. hmm Some of you may be with a Virgo as well. Okay. And then some of you are really doing like just inner work. Like you're really kind of, I feel like some of you are really kind of pulling away from something. Spirit, clarify this Virgo. There's some Virgo. This Hermit card for me. Clarify this Hermit card for me. What does this Hermit card mean? What does this Hermit card mean? One more. One more. Thank you. Okay. You might have been burnt by somebody before. You don't trust. You don't trust. You don't trust Gemini. You don't trust shit. You hear me? Somebody really, somebody, give me more messages for that. Thank you. Yeah. But they got what they pay for. They got their due diligence. You got back at them. Okay. With the Four of Pentacles, you got the Four of Pentacles and the Justice card. Somebody backstabbed you when it came to money. Some of you did a business partnership with somebody that person did you dirty as fuck. Okay? That person may have stolen from you. That person did some deceptive shit that cost you your money. That's not going to be for everybody. But I see that. But that person got what they were they will get what they're okay, your spirit guides and your ancestors are saying they will get what they deserve. All right? With the Justice card, they're going to get what they deserve if they haven't already. Trust me, karma don't leave shit to chance. Clarify this Ten of Swords for me. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's just throwing two at a time. They ain't playing no games. Yeah. So you know, again, money. Money is your money is your motivator. Okay. With the 10 of coins and the moon card, I feel like you really you give your money some thought. You really, you know, you on your grind, and your money, you don't play no games when it comes to your money. But spirit is telling you there's abundance coming your way. There's abundance coming your way, so they don't want you to worry about that. All right? Stay grinding, stay focused. There's abundance coming in for your money. All right? Let's see what overall message you got going on, Gemini, and whatever message angels want to close out your reading. We're going to go ahead and do that now. Angels, please give me the final message for the sign of Gemini for this Whisper Wednesday spread. What final message do you have for Gemini for the Whisper Wednesday spread? Abundance mindset. Yo, you ain't playing no games, Gemini. If you think your abundance as something, okay, wait. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you've already have in the present moment, and that is what you'll experience. This is all manifesting. You're manifesting, okay? You are manifesting your abundance. All the setbacks, all the betrayal, all the bullshit you had to go through to get to where you are today, Gemini, when it comes to your finances, or those of you who are manifesting the money to come in for you, is all a mindset. Soon as you set your mind to it, spirit and ancestors are going to make it happen behind the scenes. Trust the universe, trust your higher power, that things will align themselves exactly how they're supposed to. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. If you're still here with me, I appreciate you all. We're going to go ahead and go to the sign of Cancer now, okay? Let's clear this table. I'm so excited. Gemini, you are money read, honey. Money read. Type in the comments, money, 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 if you're a Gemini and you're manifesting that bread. If you a Gemini and you manifesting that bread, type in the comments, money, 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 okay? Because that's our goal. Money, 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 Gemini. All right, so Cancer, we starting you off at 4342. Let's rock and roll, Cancer. Hello, my darling Cancers. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are doing the Whisper Wednesdays series. I'm trying this out for the first time. Whisper Wednesdays. Let's see what messages your spiritual and guides and ancestors have for you for for 48 hours, for the next 48 hours. See what overall message we got for you, Cancer. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. I feel like this is spirit is telling you to embrace your craziness, embrace your uniqueness, embrace your individuality, embrace who you are genuinely. Okay. I feel an energy of you're in a situation like sometimes you feel like you just don't fit in, like you just don't vibe with everybody. You are an acquired taste, and that is okay. Okay? Spirit is telling you everyone is a little bit different. You're not the only one. Everyone has some sort of uniqueness that makes them that special. And you are no different, Cancer. So I'm feeling like this has a lot to do with how you view yourself, how you portray yourself with others, you know. I don't know why I'm getting, embrace. Like, and I love my LGBTQIA, and please don't come for me if I didn't say that right, team. But I feel like this is a channel like for my people, right? So I feel like you guys are considered, right? For lack of a better word, different, right? But that's what make you guys amazing, okay? When when you embrace who you are, who you truly are, who you represent, what you bring to the table, that's major, okay? People will love you for who you are. Please stay genuine, authentic, embrace who you are, how you portray yourself, and life will be fantastic for you, okay? That's what I'm getting. Let's see what moon energies we get for the sign of Cancer. And that's not for everybody. Don't come for me. All right. And I don't need nobody making no comments on in my channel about the gay community. Okay? We don't stand under that shit out here in this channel. Thank you. We are all inclusive in this channel. So if that's not something you like, you can go ahead and dismiss yourself now. Right now, like not even a second later. Thank you. All right, so Cancer, we got the sign, we got purity, okay? The snow moon. Wow, you see? Oh my gosh. All right, one more. We got blossoming abundance. All right, with this purity card, again, it's just telling me be you, be pure, be genuine, be kind. I'm a big, 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 big believer in being kind. Be kind to everybody. Oof, getting emotional. Okay, wait a minute, Cancer. Oh my God, some of you are really like going through it. Oof. Oh my God, someone out there is really going through it. I'm sending you a warm hug. Some of you are having a really hard time being you. Okay, I've got to really compose myself. Okay, Cancer. For the one that I'm channeling that's awfully sad right now, know that I love you, okay? But I want you to love yourself exactly how you are, okay? And I need the world to see that, okay? You are important, you matter, and you are loved, okay? Whether it's just me, little old me, but oh my goodness. All right, all right. Whoever that is, whoever this is that's out there that's really, really sad about trying to kind of fit in, I'm sending you warm, warm hugs, okay? Very warm hugs. On a brighter note, there is abundance coming in for you, whether this is spiritually, whether this is financially, whether this is mentally, physically. You are getting abundance in many, many ways. I feel like things are going to overturn for you. So much so that you are going to be like, wow, all I really had to do was be myself. It's like a flower, right? Everything takes time. A flower takes time to bloom. A flower takes time to blossom. Okay. And I feel like you need to give yourself time. Sometimes we get so caught up in the timeline of things. Okay. Time is fluid. And that's how I think of it. Time is fluid. All these standards about time were created by man, but time is really fluid when you think about it. So you need to give yourself and allow yourself the time to be able to come into yourself, okay? Whew. Right. Let's see what tarot got. What tarot messages are coming in for the sign of Cancer. Let's see what messages Spirit and your ancestors have coming in for the sign of Cancer for the next 48 hours. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Cancer for the next 48 hours? All right. You've got the Seven of Swords. You've got the, sorry, the King, I'm sorry, the Hierophant. Hierophant. Yes, the Hierophant. You've got the Magician and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So with these swords, I do see that you are in your head. So this is definitely something that is looming, right? It is something that you've given it a lot of thought. And it is something that, you may not be completely certain that you want to, kind of display just yet or let out just yet, but know that in due time, you are going to allow yourself to be free, to be, um, to express your individuality, right? And why you're different. And you're going to come to terms because you're manifesting your life, your outcome, okay? You're manifesting this. And that's okay. That's okay because that's what makes you you. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Swords for me. What's the Seven of Swords? All right, you got the Chariot. Some of you may have some sort of move coming in. Maybe you have to move. You'll have to move, and with that move, it's going to allow you to be able to be free, right? To be able to kind of enjoy what it is that you do if you're a little bit different, and it doesn't have to necessarily be about my gay community. It can just be you individually as a person, right? You're just very different from other people and you feel like you just don't fit. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But if you're the type of person that you feel like that you just don't fit in a job, you don't vibe with the people, you don't do this, you're gonna be moving, you're gonna change and uproot your life to be able to find your space, your niche, your people, right? And who you feel comfortable around. That's for anything. Goes for love as well. Spirit, clarify this Ten of Swords for me, please. Clarify this Ten of Swords for me, please. Thank you. My goodness, these are flying right out. You've got the Knight of Wands, and you've got the Five of Swords, right? So changes. There's definite changes coming in. You are not you're not stopping at anything to be able to live a better, more fulfilling life. All right. I feel like some of you are just tired of the fighting. You're tired of proving who the fuck you are. Like you're tired of having to tell others, this is my vision. This is what I think. These are my thoughts. You must respect my thoughts. You must respect me as a person. You're tired of doing that. So because of that, you're moving. You're leaving people behind. Okay. You're leaving people behind who don't align with your standards, okay? And you're very passionate about that shit, okay? You're passionate and you're moving fast. Like these things are you're not wasting any time. Whoever wants to join you, well, they'll join you, and if they don't, then farewell. I'll see you when I see you. That's the message I'm getting. Okay? If you're not with me, you're against me. Just got that. So take that as it resonates. That might be somebody must have said that. Yes, and when you do, party abundance, honey. You're gonna enjoy the new changes coming in for you. Okay? Those new changes that you are manifesting and that you're calling in are going to be well balanced, are going to be just for your ideology, are going to be very aligned with how you view your life to be. Okay? And only then will you live a happy life when you become your true self. Okay? Yeah, you're taking a leap of faith. You're starting anew. You don't even care who this bothers and who this hurts on the way down. You don't even care because you cared and no one cared for you. So now that you don't care who does care. Does that make sense? Somebody will understand me out there. You're just doing you. You're doing you. And you're not you're being unapologetic about it, okay? This may come with some conflict though. Somebody's gonna have something to say about it, for sure. But with the with the King of Cups here, the King of Cups is very just. This king is in the middle of treading waters, okay? Treading waters. Yeah, he stands firm. He sits firm on his throne. No one shakes him because he believes in what he says and thinks. And that's how you're coming in. All right? So the haters are going to hate regardless. People are going to talk regardless. You will be the topic of conversation regardless. So do you. Do you, Cancer? Literally, do you? All right, so let's see what final message your spirit guides and ancestors want to give you this Whisper Wednesday. Let's see what messages your spirit guides and ancestors want to give you as a closing, the parting message. Thank you, Spirit. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So this talks about food and just, bringing in, ingesting things that are going to allow you to live longer. They're going to allow you to be more healthy, more, able to focus. But I also feel like this is the food that they could be talking about is just the people around you. Allow yourself to be around good people, just good natured people. Okay. I'm getting this on a more, not a literal, but I'm getting this more on you getting the energy of others that are truly, truly supportive of you. Not to mention, you should definitely eat better, right? Because that can resonate for someone out there. Someone out there is, probably sulking in their sadness, right? And because of that, they're having unhealthy habits, right? So you can be eating just junk food because that's your comfort, right? So if you are that person that you're sulking in your sadness and you are resorting to eating junk and processed foods, things like that, things that are not going to help you overall with mental clarity, with focus and all that, then spirit is letting you know, I'm going to need you to tighten up, okay? Tighten up. Bring in clean energy, right? Clean energy food, clean energy people around your life. And once you do that, things will change for you. All right. Cancer, this was a very, very emotional reading for me. I do appreciate you hanging around. And if you're still here, thank you. I will now do the sign of Leo. And once again, Cancer, I am going to be sending you warm, warm hugs. I've sent you warm hugs virtually for sure, okay? It's all going to work itself out. All right. We are going to the sign of Leo now. Leo, we got you at 5929. Welcome, welcome, Leo. Thank you for stopping by and hanging around with me on this Whisper Wednesday series that I'm starting here on my channel. Um, what we do is on Whisper Wednesdays, we tap into our spiritual guides and ancestors to see what messages we got going on for the next 48 hours. So, Spirit, what message do we have for the sign of Leo? Follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. You know what? A Leo, you don't even have to tell a Leo that. Leos are just natural curious beings as it is. I love my carefree Leos. Leos are one of those signs that, there's never a dull moment with a Leo. Okay, never a dull moment. Leos are just free, open-minded, happy-go-lucky, loving. The most genuine people that are out there. They are the life of the party. Let's not forget that. So Spirit and ancestor is telling you to follow the white rabbit because your curiosity meets opportunity. This is letting me know that there's something looming in your energy, Leo, that could be either an opportunity for a new beginning, whether that's at work, whether that's in a romantic life. Something might be coming through for you in the next 48 hours that you're going to have to seize the opportunity to be able to fruit, what is it? Reap the benefits of it. Okay, so we're gonna get some more clarification and see what exactly is it that your spirit and ancestors want you to know with the moon cards. What is it that we are channeling here with the curiosity meets opportunity spirit for the sign of Leo? What messages do you have for the sign of Leo? Two cards. So we have attraction and we have peace. Okay. All right. So some of my Leos are attracting the opportunity. Okay, so let me see. Let me get it. All right. So some of you may be going through some sort of um spiritual kind of connection, right? Some of you are going through some spiritual awakening that's allowing you to bring in what you're missing, right? And you are going to get the opportunity to really see and hone in to those types of energies that you want to see come to fruition in this realm, right? Not everyone's going to understand that, okay? For others, I do feel like you're going to get some sort of opportunity for financial windfall, right? Someone will be offering you either a opportunity to go into business with them, or some of you may be getting some sort of promotion at work, or some of you are being looked at for a promotion at work. Some of you are seeking to move up in either entrepreneurship, is what I'm getting. If you've already started that type of financial freedom is going to allow you to be able to tap into that spiritual realm that you are now trying to manifest into your life, right? And the financial freedom is also going to offer you peace. So it's a little bit of everything I'm getting here. This is more like finance for me, but we're going to go ahead and ask tarot, ask our spirit guides to give us more clarifying messages with the tarot cards. Spirit, please allow me to convey messages for the sign of Leo. What is the message for the sign of Leo regarding peace, the curiosity meets opportunity, and the attraction that they are trying to manifest into their lives? Spirit, please give me clear and concise messages. Okay, so let's see what else we're talking about here. We're giving the sign. Perfect. Okay, you've got Emperor, boss energy. Okay. Right away, you got the Emperor, boss energy. So some of you are manifesting some sort of promotion, possibly to be in a boss position, a leadership role. Okay. So definitely some of you, for some of you, somebody out there is manifesting that, and or you're manifesting someone that's coming into your life with that type of energy. You could be messing with an Aries, or you could be dealing with an Aries here soon. Okay. If you haven't already, and that person displays that type of boss energy. Okay. Take it as it resonates. You've got the Five of Swords. What else do we have from the sign of Leo Spirit? So you have, thank you. All right, we've got the Nine of Coins. So definitely money moves, definite money moves. We've got the Moon, definite money moves. We've got the Strength card, which is your energy, Leo. Okay. Again, another boss card. And then you have the Death card. Oh my God, there's major. Okay, Leo, there's major changes coming in for you. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards. Okay. Something is shifting for you, whether that's professionally or that's with a partnership. Something is changing. There was a closing out of a chapter that happened for you in either love or in your finances. You may have left a job and started a new job that now they're looking into you for some sort of boss position. But we're at what that new role is going to catapult you into better finances. You're going to see more money because of that. Okay? That ending with that former job allowed the universe to put in a newer, better role for you that you're now being looked at for a higher role. If that makes any sense to anyone out there. Okay. If this is a love situation, if you resonate more with the love, there is someone coming in that you met after you closed out a chapter. Okay. So you've closed out a chapter that did not serve you, and the universe allowed this new person to come in, or will allow this new person to come in. And again, time is fluid. This is a 48-hour read, but this can happen at any time. This new person is coming in that is going to be either financially abundant themselves, or this person will grow financially with you, but them coming in is going to allow you to feel more strong, okay, more in your power. For some of you, I'm getting that you might dominate them. Very few of y'all, you might dominate them, okay? It's going to allow you to see things that you did not see before. So either this person is going to awaken new feelings in you. They're going to be your biggest supporter and fan when it comes to making financial moves. And it could be of the sign of Aries, okay? Or a Scorpio, it could be as well. Or a Leo like yourself, okay? Um, I want to say this one's Aquarius. I'm a little rusty. But take those signs as they resonate, okay? What else do you have coming in for Leo? Spirit, give me more messages for the sign of Leo, please. Yeah, you've got the devil, okay? So it could be a Capricorn, and you got the Ten of Cups, all right? This person is definitely coming in with the Ten of Cups. They're offering you a happy life. Okay. So this person is going to come in to change your life around. This can also be a boss if we're talking finances. Okay. Your boss is going to be able to offer you a better, more financially abundant life. Your new boss. With the devil energy here, be careful with unhealthy attachments, Leo. Sometimes you guys get a little too happy when it comes to relationships, and then you become a little smothering, or you let your insecurities kind of take reign in these relationships, and then you kind of fumble bags. So be very careful with unhealthy attachments, okay, because that is coming up for some of you. Somebody out there needs to hear it, okay? Someone out there needs to hear it because y'all be on some other shit. You've got the Three of Wands. So you're definitely going to work really well with this, not the Three of Wands, I'm sorry. Three of Coins, three of Pentacles. You're definitely going to work really, really well together, either with this new team or in this new relationship, okay? Wherever you land, it's going to be a collaborative effort. What other messages do you have for the sign of Leo, Spirit? What other messages do you have for the sign of Leo, Spirit? Any messages for us? Thank you. All right, these are the final messages we've got. And we've got the King of Cups. So this is for my lovers. All right, the King of Cups is coming in. He's very grounded, very steady, very loving, very passionate. But he knows what he wants, and it is you, okay? Then you have the Three of Swords. So at some point you had a heavy, heavy heartbreak. You had a heartbreak that's taking you here. And that's okay. We closed out that chapter, okay? Closing out that chapter allowed for new things to come in. All right? Closing out that broken heart that you had. This King of Cups is going to come in to show you and mend your broken heart, okay? That's the energy I'm getting for that. We're going to do one more card for the sign of Leo, Spirit. Give me one more card for the sign of Leo, please. There we go. Thank you. And you have the Seven of Wands. So you're going to work really, really hard, you know, on if it's a new job, you're going to work really, really hard to prove yourself. If it's a new relationship, you're going to work really, really hard, you know, and be focused and work hard on what it is that you feel is right for you, okay? If the love feels right for you, you're going to work hard on that love, but it's going to be in good reason because the energy you put out is exactly the same energy you're going to get in, okay? Let's close out your reading, Leo, with a angel message. All right, so angel, please give me your Whisper Wednesday final message for the sign of Leo. What whisper message do you have for the sign of Leo? One more time. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got going on for you, Leo. We've got clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear obligations and avoid future ones as well. So some of you are really clearing your energy for what's to come, whether that's financially or that's in a emotional loving or love read, you know, whichever one you resonate with, or if you resonate with both, you are doing the due diligence in clearing out those debts, right? With yourself first. You're clearing out those debts with yourself so that you can make space for the abundance that's coming in for you, Leo. I love that for you. Thank you so much, Leo, for stopping by. You guys had such a gorgeous read. I love that for you, Leo. Put in your comments, put in the comments and let me know how it worked out for you, Leo. Let me know. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. I love to connect with you guys. All right, Leo. Next up, Virgo. Virgo, you're at 113:48. Hi, Virgo. Welcome, 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 Virgo. Thank you so much to my Whisper Wednesday series. I'm starting the series brand new today. Want to see how it goes. I want to do this every Wednesday. We're going to get intuitive messages from our spirit guides and also our ancestors through our Whisper Wednesdays. We're going to see what messages they got for us for the next 48 hours. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Virgos. All right, let's see what overall message your spirit guides and ancestors has for you. You got choices, feeling blocked or restrained. Okay. So Virgo, I feel like some of you are having some sort of mental block or you're feeling a bit down. You're feeling like you take 10 steps forward and 11 steps back, like you just don't make any progress. That's the overall feeling I'm getting, and I'm getting like a really heavy feeling for you, Virgo. So I'm sending warm hugs your way. But we're going to get some clarification from our spirit guides and ancestors to see how we're going to pull through. Okay. We are going to pull through. You do have choices, Virgo. This is not end all be all. Okay. So I want you to stay hopeful, stay optimistic. Spirit guides are telling you to please allow them to work behind the scenes to make things work out for you. Sometimes Virgos can be a bit impatient. They're perfectionists, so things have to be a certain way. And if they're not, then they kind of do their own mental blocks. And so because Virgos are just naturally inclined to be this way, things that don't necessarily align or are working for them become this, right? They become mental blocks, they become physical blocks, emotional blocks. And so they get overwhelmed, they recluse, they uh kind of clam up, right? And so they're in their corner, they're in their bubble, they don't want to be bothered. And so that's the energy that I'm getting. But I do also believe that our spirit guides and ancestors today will give us clarifying messages to allow you to understand that they are working behind the scenes, okay? All right, let's see what moon messages we have for you, Virgo. Oh, that was quick. We're not taking all of those. All right. Spirit, please give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Virgo regarding these choices, feeling blocks, and restrained energies. Spirit, please allow me to convey the messages that you want me to give for the sign of Virgo. Let's see, we got two messages. The unexpected, okay, and then we have the sun. Oh my gosh, these are very happy cards, Virgo. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, there is definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. I want you to stay very hopeful, very optimistic. Things are going to align for you with the sun card. It just tells me that the dark days are coming to an end. All right. Spirit, it wants you to understand that we put ourselves in situations where we really don't see that there is a better outcome for something, and they're confirming with the sun card that there is. Okay. The sun card is a very happy card. It allows things to blossom. It allows our vitamin D and our psyche to be at its utmost optimal position. And so we all need the sun to be able to function, to be able to, build serotonin. So all the sun card is a very happy card, and it allows for bountiful, fruitful, and positive things to come our way. Okay. With the unexpected, there is something that might come in that you, or something that already came in for you that kind of threw you off a little bit, right? You weren't expecting it. You're usually someone who has things nicely aligned. You know exactly when something's coming in, you know exactly when something's going out. There's not a rock that isn't unturned with a Virgo. Okay. Virgos are extremely, extremely detail oriented. And I think that there was something that came in that threw you off the loop when you thought you had shit down pack. Okay. But Spirit wants you to know that you see how they are looking towards the light. All right. They're looking towards the light because although this is what came in that threw them off, and then you see the lightning, right, threw you off completely off your path, there's still the light at the end of the tunnel. So you're gonna work through this unexpected, whatever came in that came in the unexpected, and you are not alone. Okay, you are not alone. So let's see what tarot messages we get from your spirit guides and ancestors. So spirit guides and ancestors, please give us tarot messages to clarify these choices, this feeling of block that Virgo is receiving. Please clarify the energies that Virgo is getting in this reading. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, let's see. I'm hearing stay positive. All right. Yeah, you're manifesting whatever it is that you got out of whatever it is that you were looking to do that had you in some sort of mental block. You know what it is, and you're manifesting everything to go your way. Okay. You are working towards that goal. And this card is as above, so below, right? So what happens, what goes around what goes around comes around, right? So if it was something, a betrayal or something, believe me, things will go back to, whoever hurt you or whoever is throwing these unexpected curveballs your way. Okay. And it doesn't have to be a person, it could just be a circumstance in general. Okay. You also have the Hierophant. Okay. So this is a teacher. There's a lesson that had to be learned with these unexpected curveballs and with this feeling of feeling blocked and, restrained and these choices that you can't seem to make. There is a lesson behind these choices that you are unable to make at the moment because there is a reason these things are happening to you. Okay. So Spirit is asking you, look at the lessons, look at what we're trying to teach you. And once you come to terms with what you've learned, we will flip everything around. Okay. And we'll make things better for you. But you must learn the lesson to every mistake, every error, every um obstacle to be able to enjoy the sunny side of things. Okay. What other messages do we have? Thank you. Yeah. Once you learn the lessons, you're going to start anew. Okay. There's something new coming in. There's something that you're not seeing. There's something that you would like to just leave behind and start fresh. Okay. So that's exactly what you're going to do. And then you have the 10 of Swords. So you're in your head. Okay. It's a self-imprisonment, but this is also the ending of a cycle. So the number 10 is the ending of a cycle. Okay. And with an ending of a cycle, we go back to the beginning. Okay. So this is an opportunity to end that cycle and start fresh. Okay. Start fresh. What other messages do we have for the sign of Virgo, Spirit? Okay, thank you. Yeah, you got the Emperor. You're a boss bitch. Okay. So whatever it was that's setting you back, you're in your energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. Okay. You could be dealing with an Aries as well. Really, I have all signs with with the magician here. But an Aries could be prominent in in the situation. What else do we have? Thank you, Spirit. You've got the 5 of Swords. Okay. So you change the rules to the game. Okay. Somebody try to fuck you over, or started a project and it didn't come out the way you wanted it to. You're switching the game. Okay. You're going to find other ways to be able to do the project, and it's going to come out even better than the original failure. Okay. And it's going to take you to the 10 of Cups. So you're going to find overall happiness with whatever option and outcome comes your way because it's divinely guided. Okay. You have to allow Spirit to give you the opportunity to help you. All right. And you got to be patient. You got to be patient by remaining balanced, by remaining neutral, by remaining poised, by remaining even tempered. Okay, Virgo, because some of you can be, a little hot headed. Not calling you out, but calling you out. You could be a little hot-headed and, things, you know how y'all Virgos are. But with hard work and determination, this is the hard work card, okay? The 8 of Pentacles. Hard work. That man is hard at work trying to make that pentacle, okay? So you're going to put in the work and Spirit is going to bless you because you're putting in the work to get out of those blocks, okay? Right. What else do we have going on for Virgo? What other messages do we have for Virgo, Spirit? Thank you. Oh shit, the tower and it flew out. Ooh, so something's coming to a major end, okay? Major end. Something's coming to a major end. Whether this is a relationship, whether this is a job, whether this is a business partnership, something is coming to a major end, okay, with the Tower card. Let's see. Let's clarify that Tower card. Spirit, what does this Tower card mean? What's this Tower card for mean for Virgo? Thank you. Look at you. Your own energy came out. All right. You really putting in thought. This block that you got going on, you put in heavy, heavy thought, but you've made up your mind. And because you've put in the work and you're putting in thought, Virgo, this is the Hermit card. Okay, he has the star stuck in there, right? Because even though he's in the dark and he's in his own energy, he still has that little light. Just like you have the light at the end of the tunnel here, just like you got the sun. Okay, so you know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that ending is gonna come with the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, all right. What other messages do you have for the sign of Virgos? Spirit, so that we can finalize the read. Let's see. We got two. We've got the Eight of Swords. Okay. And we got the Worlds. Again, another completion card. With the Tower and the Worlds here, okay, so you've got 5 major arcanas here, which is a major change. Major change. You've got the Tower, you got the Fool, you got the Hermit, you got a Magician, you got the Hierophant. Now you got the World. There's a major shift coming in for you, Virgo. Major shift. Allow the universe to do those shifts. Okay, you're gonna lose people that you thought were with you. Okay, you thought people that were supposed to be in your life, you're gonna lose a lot of people. With these major shifts, we lose people that we don't need in our lives. Okay, spirit eliminates your ancestors, eliminate people that don't serve you. Okay, and with this major shift, 5 major arcanas, yeah, there's major shifts coming in for you. Okay, and this mental imprisonment, she can easily just cut herself out of these binds. All right. She can cut herself out of these binds. So that's just you in your head, Virgo, because y'all fixate on shit that doesn't work out. Y'all be on some fixating shit. But spirit and you guys are telling you, let us handle it. We are bringing in a major shift and change for you. Major shifts are coming in, Virgo. So brace yourself, be prepared, because you may lose some people along the way, okay? Or you may lose a job and things that don't serve you, but better and bigger things are coming in. Okay, so understand that what you lose is for a reason. They weren't meant to stay. And that's the messages that I'm getting. Spirit, please give me the final angel message for the sign of Virgo. Please give me the final Whisper Wednesday message for the sign of Virgo. Thank you. What do we got? Look at this. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins by asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true and clearly asking other people's. I'm sorry. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So, Virgo, I know it's really hard for you to ask for help because you're a very self sufficient sign. You guys are very prideful, the ego. Yeah, you guys can be this way. So, this may be something that's completely out of your norm, but it's okay to ask for help. Okay. If you are in a jam and you don't, you need some sort of clarity, you need some sort of advice, some sort of guidance, ask for help. People out there, like your spirit guides and ancestors, are going to put people in your path that are going to give you the good advice that you are seeking. Okay. And take those with a grain of salt. You just never know. If somebody gives you something that you're like, I don't really know, then take it with a grain of salt. But at least you're asking for help, which is what your angel guides are asking you to do. Okay. Also, If you have a higher power, this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to ask, please remove whatever doesn't serve me, okay? And bring in what does. And clearly, this is what they're telling you they're doing. So behind the scenes, you're going to see all these shifts here in the next few. This is supposed to be 48 hours, but again, time is fluid. So this can happen in the next few months, few years. It's fluid. So I leave you with that, Virgo. Thank you so much for hanging with me. And embrace those changes. Embrace those changes. They're coming. They're coming, and I'm excited for you. Change is always good. It's scary, but it's good. All right. Let's go to the next sign. Next sign is Libra. Libra, welcome, Libra. You are at 1:30:37. Not really timing these like, each. Like I'm just going with whatever energy and spirit wants me to say. So they can be longer or shorter. It kind of depends. It really depends, honestly. Spirits will tell me when I'm done. Okay. So I want to hear in the comments. How you make somebody sign longer, blah, blah. This is spiritually in kind. So take it as it is. All right, Libra. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. So Libra, welcome to Whisper Wednesdays. These are where I'm gonna be doing a new series that I came up with, that I'm gonna be kind of tapping into your spirit guides and ancestors to see what messages they got for you for the next 48 hours. Okay. So spirit guide, thank you so much. Please allow me to convey the messages for the sign of Libra. What messages do we have overall for the sign of Libra for the next 48 hours, Spirit? Thank you. All right, we've got all in the golden. Let me put this up. All in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. Okay, so I'm getting with this that you are tapping into some sort of either endeavor, a project, a gift. If you're an artist, you're really tapping into your creative spark. If you are a content creator, if you are looking into venturing into entrepreneurship, I feel like spirit is telling you this is your opportunity to allow yourself to blossom. Okay. You're feeling very inspired. You've got this just passion for whatever it is that you are looking to do um to kind of fulfill you. I feel like that's something that you're birthing. Like you're literally in the works of creating something that's going to be magnificent, right? And so spirit is telling you tap into that creative spark. Some of you are going back to school, tap into the educational, bug that people get when they're ready to go back to school. If you're trying to get at that promotion, tap into the things that you are required to learn as a leader, right? So anything that you feel like you have a creative spark for, that your body's like nudging you, like, oh my God, I should probably start painting again. Do it. Do it, because spirit is telling you, do it. We're going to be right by your side, and things are going to turn out for the better for you. So, spirit, two messages for the sign of Libra: patience and trust. Okay, so that goes hand in hand with the message that we're getting from Spirit Guide. Okay? Spirit is asking you to trust. Trust them, trust yourself, trust your judgment, trust that what you decide to do, whatever venture you decide to go into, whatever creative venture you decide to go into, trust in it, because when you do, then it becomes manifested in a 3D realm, right? And so you need to, if you look in this picture, the duck is sitting above the young lady who's in like a fetal position, okay? Which Realistically, ducks don't sit on humans, but in this case, she is the one needing the protection. She trusts this little old duck to be able to provide the shelter that she needs to be able to then blossom into what she's working so hard to develop inside the egg. Okay, and that's the same goes for you and whatever project endeavor. Then you have mama duck here watching, okay, making sure that her baby is protected. Okay, so know that your spirit guides and your angels and your ancestors are watching you in the spiritual realm. They are making sure that you are being protected in your cocoon, but you must trust in them that they're going to make everything work out in your favor. Okay. With the patience guide, this person is standing here with a clock, right? And so time goes round and round and round. They're asking you to be patient, both be patient with your time, be patient with your self, be patient with your higher power. Everything is going to happen in divine timing. Okay? That is what this angel is telling you. All in divine timing. That creative spark, if you're getting it, work on it. You may not see results right away. If you're doing something that's requiring time for it to kind of develop, allow it to make itself generate through having patience. Right, you must have the patience and trust the universe and your higher power that things will work out on in your end to your favor, all in divine timing. Okay, let's see what tarot messages Spirit Guides has for you. Libra. Spirit, please give me clear, concise messages for the sign of Libra this Whisper Wednesday. Please allow me to convey the messages you would like to give Libra for the clarification of the patience, trust, and all in golden afternoon uh, cards. Thank you. One more time. All right. All right. Let's see what we got, Libra. Very good messages for the sign of Libra. What messages? Thank you. See, you got the Seven of Pentacles. So you are working really, really hard on whatever this project is. Okay. And by working hard on the project, you're going to see that your money is going to rise. So some of you are working on a project that you're going to see financial abundance with, or are thinking of venturing into a project that you're going to see financial abundance with. And with the patience card, this is a card of patience. Okay. So I'm going to put it on this side. This is a card of patience. This gentleman is watching his money grow, okay, in these vines, which are abundant, okay? That he's watching his money just grow and patiently waiting for those funds to multiply and multiply and multiply, Libra. So trust in the universe that your money is going to multiply. What other messages do we have for the sign of Libra? Thank you. Yeah, it's going to come with hard work, right? But Libras aren't afraid of hard work. Libras aren't afraid of hard work. That's all going to come in with hard work. You see how he's going to his castle carrying them 10 wands? He's going to his castle, honey. He's not just going to Joe Blow's house. He's going to his castle, okay? So you're gonna enjoy, you're gonna reap what you sow, okay? So put in the work so you can see the work. Then you got the Page of Wands, okay? But you're gonna be very passionate. You're very passionate about whatever creative endeavor you're doing. You're extremely passionate about it, okay? And that's something that, because you're passionate, the um you're gonna see the hard work manifest through whatever it is that you are working on. You've got the Seven of Cups, okay? The Seven of Cups is just a card that says that you're going to have multiple choices, right? So maybe you have more than one more than one creative endeavor that you would like to kind of dabble in. So you're going to have to make a choice on what it is that you want to do. But whatever you decide to do, it's going to be abundant for you. Okay. All right, you've got the Page of Wands and you've got the King of Wands. Okay, so definitely whatever it is will require you to be communicative. Maybe you know, this is going to require you to network and talk to other people, or perhaps you're going to meet a lot of people while doing this type of project. So I'm really getting art. So there's someone out there that's really into arts. And so if you're an artist, you know, you will meet so many other people, important people during this process. I hear a gallery, like I'm seeing an art gallery. You might be offered to put your work in an art gallery here soon. You know, if you put yourself out there and you start building these types of connections, you're gonna get the network that you need, and that's going to be how you're going to get exposed, right? So it'll be word of mouth. I hear word of mouth, a lot of word of mouth. So get yourself out there, talk to people, you know, introduce people to what it is that you do. Talk to people about what your ideas are and what your project is, what your work is about, right? And creating those networks is how you're going to be able to kind of um expand yourself in a sense, right? All right. So you've got the Ace of Wands, okay? Again, that goes with projects and collaborations. Aces of new beginnings, right? Potentials, opportunities. You're going to find opportunities out there to be able to grow, to be able to financially really, really, really hone into your passion and do what you love, right? Because when you do what you love for work, it doesn't feel like work, right? The worst is having to get up, go to a job that you absolutely despise, but you need it because you need the money, versus doing something you love and making money with it. And that's what I see here. You're going to be doing what you love and make money with it. You may be balancing things out first, right? There are things that you want to kind of iron out. You're seeing things from two different perspectives. You may be juggling more than one project, right? So if you have more than one project, you're probably juggling more than one project. That's double the entry and double the finances. So that's, you know, for a very selective few of you, that might be the option too. You may have more than one project. The bottom line is that's money. That money coming in. That money's coming in. With the 10 of coins, that money is rolling in. The minute you start working on those types of projects, or whatever creative endeavor you would like to see blossom and grow, your funds are going to follow. Okay. So Spirit is telling you, jump on it, do what it is that you feel like you want to do regarding your finances. If you want to work on the creative, um, on that creative project, this is your opportunity to do so, okay? Because they are going to divinely guide you, okay? They're going to divinely, all in divine timing, they will make it work out for you, okay? Let's get final messages for the sign of Libra. Final messages for the sign of Libra. Spirit, what else do you have for the sign of Libra? Let's see. Spirit, give me final messages. Thank you. Final messages for the sign of Libra. I'll pick that up in a minute. Final message. Thank you. All right, that's good. And this one wanted to come as well. You've got, this one's the one that fell on the floor. So you got the King of Cups. Okay, there's hella abundance coming in. Okay, major abundance coming in for you. Okay, with this new business venture or project, whatever it is that you decide to do. You got the Nine of Cups. Okay, this gentleman is sitting here completely satisfied. He is you know, he's very close to the Ten of Cups, but he's so full and satisfied that he's completely content where he's at. So I feel like that's how this project is going to get you, right? You're going to feel completely satisfied. Now, he also represents the greed, right? So just be careful that once you make it big, you know, you're not vibing off of greed, okay? Because I can see that in there too. You've got the justice card, okay? You have some sort of awakening. You know, you're going to get the bug. The bug is going to jump on you. That creative bug is going to come in, allowing you to become very, very successful in what you do. And then you have the Empress, okay? The Empress is birthing, okay? Birthing new ideas. You know, she's represents the sign of Venus. So the sign of Venus is all about love and passion, and she, you know, whatever you do, you're gonna do this passionately and with lots of love, and because you're gonna do it with lots of love, it's gonna show in your work, okay? You've got um the Knight of Wands. So once you start this project, things will start. I think you'll see that things are gonna manifest fast. Okay, so some things might come in really really quick for you soon after you make the plunge and decide to go that route. Okay, so just be prepared for that. Things might really kind of go a little bit faster than you want them to be, so be prepared and also prepare for that type of energy, Libra. Okay, and you've got the Star card. Okay, the Star card is just, again, even tempered. Maintain your professionalism. Just be patient, okay? Be patient. Stay balanced, like the Libra that you are, right? Libra's the scale. They're always balancing things out. That's not going to be hard for you. So try to stay focused and stay balanced. And finally, you've got the Sun card, okay? This is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun is all positivity, okay? And with the Sun card as your final card, Spirit is telling you, like, we got this, okay? You've got to put in the work, but we got this. All right. I'm so happy for you, Libra. That's such a beautiful read. Let's get your final outcome message, final Whisper Wednesday message from Spirit, closing out your read. Let's see what else comes. What's the final message, Spirit, for the sign of Libra? Oh, that was what's the final message? One more time. Final message for sign of Libra for the overall read. Moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay your bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. It does not get any more clearer by Spirit, Libra, than this, okay? They're telling you, dabble in your passion. Do what it is that you're passionate about, and soon you won't even have to do the 9 to 5. That is going to take you places. Libra, let's make this money. Thank you so much for hanging with me. If you are here, I appreciate you. That was a wonderful read. I wish you nothing but abundance. Your spirit guides and ancestors are working hard to make sure that you are on a good vibration, Libra. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio, you start at 148:20. Hi, Scorpio. Thank you for coming into my channel. Thanks for hanging with me. This is the Whisper Wednesday series that I am starting. I'll be doing this every Wednesday. Just want to see how it works. And Whisper Wednesdays are just messages that are going to come in from your spirit guides and ancestors for the next 48 hours, but time is fluid. So we'll see what they have to tell you, what energies are coming through. And let's see what comes in for you, Scorpio. What's your overall message? Wake up. It's your moment. Scorpio, I feel this card is giving me like, I feel like you're coming out of like your cocoon, Scorpio. I feel like as like you were feeling stuck, you were feeling stagnant, and now it's time to drink the coffee and work on you. Work on you, work on your projects, work on your health, work on your family, work on your goals. I feel like you are coming into some new um a new metamorphosis of you, right? And then we have the little mouse down here, right? The little mice is sitting there, but he's just looking at her like, oh my goodness, you're really doing this. Okay. I'm curious to know what mice mean in tarot. Let's take a look. Let me Google that. Let's see what that means. Okay. Okay. So the mice can symbolize annoyances, loss, theft, hidden problems, but it can also mean stress, anxiety, frustration, right? And so I feel like I'm not feeling all the other things, but I do feel like maybe this new metamorphosis that you're going through is a little bit anxiety producing and stressful for you. So I can see where that would make sense because, again, all of these things come as a result of change, and change is always scary, always very anxiety producing, always stressful. So I feel like that is where you are, but I do feel optimistic that your spirit guides and ancestors are going to help you out in this situation. Okay, let's see what moon messages we get from your spirit guide Scorpio to see what they say. Spirit guys, please give me messages, two messages for the sign of Scorpio for this wake up card. It's your moments. What two signs do we have? We've got door to romance, okay, and we've got trust. So, Scorpio, are we talking about love? I think we're talking about love. Are you like dealing with someone new that you are feeling like someone different? Like, are you feeling like what? Why do I feel like you met someone new? This person is making you feel some kind of way, and you just don't know how to internalize the changes that are coming with this relationship, right? Spirit is telling you trust them. This person coming in or that has come in and has given you this renewed sense of self, right? This new breath of fresh air is divinely guided. There is a reason why this person has come into your life and is showing you a better version of you. Okay? It's your moment. I feel like you have gone through such um such bad juju when it comes to the love spectrum that lately, you're like, fuck. Ugh, I'm so over like the whole love thing. Nobody really vibes with me. Nobody understands me. And this person is the opposite, right? So now you don't know how to, you don't even understand what's happening to you. Or it could be that you've lost um, all hopes in love, and losing all hopes in love, now you're backtracking what your thoughts were with this person. This person allows you to really look at love in a different perspective. Does that make sense? All right, let's just get tarot clarification from Spirit guide. Spirit, please allow me to give clear and concise messages to the sign of Scorpio for this new romance and trust and wake up cards. Door to romance. Please give me clear and concise messages to convey for the sign of Scorpio. Let's see what this means. Please give me messages for the sign of Scorpio. Thank you. Yeah, some of you might be dealing with a fire sign, okay? With the Queen of Cups here, the energies can be reversed. So this could be you or this can be your counterpart that you are dealing with. With the Queen of Cups, I'm sorry, with the Queen, I keep saying Cups, oh my goodness. With the Queen of Wands, it can be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that you might be dealing with, right? For some of you, it might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is very nurturing, very loving. Um, okay, this one fell, so you got the Knight of Swords. This person, if this person's not in your life, they're coming in and they're coming in fast. And you feel like things kind of, if they are in your life, you're feeling like things are accelerating really fast between you two. Then you have the Temperance, okay? So the Temperance is asking you to just be patient, take it day by day with a grain of salt because it is a little bit different, a little bit intimidating for you. But this is also coming in with lots of abundance and love. Okay, so this relationship is coming in with a lot of benefits for both of you. Okay, you've got the Seven of Cups, so some of you may have a choice of multiple lovers. That's not for everyone. But just be careful on the choices that you make because you got the Seven of Swords as well. The sevens represent, like you got two sevens back to back. So sevens represent, like you're reflecting and so assessing the situation. So you want to be very mindful of how you behave and how you receive this kind of love, okay? You got to do a lot of introspection for yourself, right? Those sevens, that's just the energy that I'm getting, okay? Because it might be too good to be true, and then you might just really mess that up, okay? Yeah. So with the Four of Cups, I feel like you are really not trusting the situation, and I am unsure why. So we'll get clarification as to why you're not trusting it. But this love is coming in like a childlike love, okay? This love is coming in and it's going to make you feel like giddy and really just gives you a new perspective on love. And that's how I feel. But I'm gonna get some clarification on this Four of Cups. Spirit, give me clarifications on this Four of Cups. What does this Four of Cups mean for the sign of Scorpio? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so you're afraid of this new change, okay? The World card is a brand new it's a new beginning, okay? So you're scared. You're scared of this new beginning because you are, you're trusting this person with your heart and soul again. And that's really hard for you, Scorpio. You've been burnt several times. So you're not, 100% sure, but you're damn near 95% there. Okay? There's still that 5% that you're like, will you fuck me over? Or like, can I trust this? Communication is key. Okay? Communication is key. This person is a very good communicator. You will need to express how you feel, your fears, what your expectations are, what you both are bringing to the table to be able to make this relationship fruitful and clear and concise from the very beginning. So make sure that oh my goodness, make sure that you are very open with how you feel. You've got the Hierophant, honey. So this is something that's come divinely guided for you, okay? You've got the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords. You have a mental entrapment. This is you though. This is you in your head, okay? I need you to get out of your head and allow this love to manifest because spirit is telling you we're working. This is us sending you this person, okay? So if this person makes you feel brand new, like you can talk to them, like there's great communication, spirit guides are telling you, let us help you, okay? With the Two of Wands here, I feel like you are gonna slowly come around, right? You're going to slowly come around. And once you see that things are really panning out, that you're feeling far more comfortable, that this person gives you a sense of peace, a sense of security, a sense of self, and that you can really open up to this person, things are going to really work out for you both. Okay. One more card, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. I asked for one, but Spirit does whatever they want. Okay. Um, Oh, I was about to say I thought I had one there. Okay. You've got the Six of Swords. So this person could be at a distance from you. Or it may require for you to really like go a ways to see them. That's my distance card. They may be overseas, or you might find them while you're overseas. Some sort of travel. You might find them, while you're traveling as well. You've got the Ace of Swords. So a lot of communication, a lot of clarity, there's not going to be any confusion with this ace coming in your reading. So there's not going to be any confusion. This is a new beginning. This is an opportunity for something with potential. Okay. And then you also have the Ace of Pentacles. So not only are you guys going to be really good communicators, but you're also going to work really well with each other. And I see your finances abunding. I see an abundance in finances for you, Scorpio. So definitely be looking forward to that. Give me one more card for the sign of Scorpio. Thank you. Yeah, so you've got the Five of Coins. You want to make sure that you do not um sabotage this relationship, right? Don't sabotage the relationship. Get some sort of guidance from someone. These people are outside in the cold, but all they have to do is just, this is a church. All they have to do is ask for help, right? So if you feel confused in any way, ask spirit guides for help to give you clarity, your higher power to give you clarity, and you shall receive it, okay? All right, so let's see what final messages I have for you, Scorpio Spirit. What Whisper Wednesday message do you have for the sign of Scorpio? What final message do you have for the sign of Scorpio? Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So sometimes all we really have to do is just kind of go within and see what it is that we want and what we're asking the universe to send to us and prepare ourselves for that, right? Once we prepare ourselves for that, then the universe will then open and pave the way for us to be able to enjoy what it is that they're sending. All right, Scorpio, I leave you with that. Thank you so much for hanging here with me. I will be doing the sign of Sagittarius next, okay? We're almost done, guys. Almost done. But if you're still here with me, I appreciate it. I appreciate you so, so, so much. So, so, so much. All right. Let's see. We're going to get this out of the way. Put these away. And put this one away. We are going to go with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're starting at 2:03:15. All right. Hey, Sag. Welcome, welcome. This is going to be our Whisper Wednesday series. This is a series where we tap into your spiritual guides and ancestors for quick messages or messages for the next 48 hours. All right. So, spirit guides, please allow me to give clear and concise messages to the sign of Sagittarius that you would like for them to hear. What overall message do you have for the sign of Sagittarius? Let's see. We've got curious, curious, curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. Okay. All right. Well, Sag, I'm getting from this card, you are in a period of like, and my candle just blew out, okay? You are in a period of just really trying to learn everything there is around you. You're looking to start something new. There's something that's really piquing your curiosity, that you've been contemplating working on, or there's someone who is piquing your curiosity that you're really trying to get to know. I'm not sure if we're going finance or if we're going romantic. Let's just see what other moon messages the spirit guides may have for you. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Spirit guides, please give me messages for the sign of Sagittarius. Clearing this curiouser card. Let's see. I need two. We've got happy family and we've got all tied up. Okay. All right. So what I'm getting is definitely relationship, Sag. All right. So with happy family, it's there's someone that is really, really um piquing your curiosity, right? So there's someone that you might be interested in that you haven't necessarily taken the plunge on this person just yet. There might be something in your energy that's got you holding back, right? So in this picture, she's bound. She's bound by something, whether that's her thoughts, whether that's her lack of self-esteem. In this case, it could be that you are, afraid of rejection, or there's someone that you want to speak to, or, and that person might be with someone, right? But you really, I'm getting work. I don't know why. For some of you, somebody out there, this could be a work partnership. So it could be like a work husband, work wife. I'm getting that too. It could be a work wife, work husband that you're kind of seeing in a different light now. And so because you're seeing them in a different light, you're like, oh my gosh, I never really saw you that way, but geez, I kind of, we vibe, like I get along with you. The that's for a very, that's very specific. That's not for everyone, but there is someone out there that you are interested in pursuing and you would like to kind of um um really make the moves on, but you don't know how. Now with the weirdness, what I that word is really popping out to me. I feel like you feel like this person, you may have crossed paths with the person or had conversations with the person, and the person may have made a comment like, oh my god, you're so awkward but so cute, kind of thing, and you're like, oh, I love you, like one of those situations where you're like, oh my god, I freaking love you, but I don't know how to tell you. That's a vibe I'm getting. I do feel like once you muster up the courage to tell this person how you feel, things are going to pan out really well for you both. So let's get some clarification with tarot from spirit to see like what other messages they would like to give you regarding this potential love affair, Sagittarius. I'm so excited that somebody's like piquing your interest, but you are acting very coy around this person. This person makes you really shy. This person makes you feel like a high schooler if you're not a high schooler, okay? Yeah, they just really bring out the best in you and they don't know that they're doing that, which is the weird thing. Like I'm getting that, and that could be for a very few of you, but this person doesn't know that you are smitten by them, okay? You're smitten by them and they have no idea. They're completely in the dark, all right? So let's see. What do we have? What clarifying messages do we have, Spirit, for Sagittarius? What other messages would you like me to give Sagittarius? Let's see. We've got the Seven of Swords, the uh Justice card. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Emperor. We've got the Four of Swords, right? we've got the I'm sorry. What did I say? This is the judgment card, the justice card right here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Am I confusing these? Hold on. Judgment card, justice card. Okay. That's what it is. I, don't- I'm like drawing a blank. Hierophant. Okay. All right. So we are, hold on, because that's messing with my brain. And right now, I don't like that I can't discern those two. So hold on. Yes, justice and judgment. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So I was right. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is all right. So you first of all, this person, when you decide to do come through to this person, things are gonna be things are gonna be very harmonious with this person, right? I feel like this person is going to be very receptive to you, and they're probably already really looking at you on a romantic level as well. So I feel it's going to be one of those situations where, oh my God, wait, so you like me too? And like I was holding off all this time, that kind of energy, right? I feel like this person is going to be just as much into you and is shy to go up to you just like you are with them. And when you guys get together, like it's gonna be a relationship that you're gonna feel like such satisfaction. It's gonna be so balanced, so cohesive, that your fear of it messing up whatever friendship or relationship you guys may have, if this is someone that you already know, um, your fears of destroying that are gonna go away because you guys are just gonna be so in sync that it's gonna work out for you both. Like that's the overall message. And I feel like you're gonna boss up after that, right? Like you're gonna be like, yeah, you mine and I'm protecting you and this is it. Could be a Virgo, all right? You are right now, you're kind of in your head, you're still kind of in your head trying to figure out how you're gonna approach this person, but you will, and so it's gonna be good. Be careful of feeling like afraid of rejection, right? I feel like you're afraid of rejection, and that might take away from you really like approaching this person. I feel like you're gonna self-sabotage this. You could potentially self-sabotage this. Or you may be balancing more than one person. Okay. You might be there's some clarify this two of pentacles for me. Clarify this two of pentacles. Yeah. Sag, you got somebody else? I mean, I mean, is this really like a work wife, work husband situation where you've got somebody at home and you like somebody at work? This could be for a few of you here. Yeah, I'm getting this third party energy here. I'm getting a third party energy. So some of you may already have somebody at home and you just really find someone at work that's piquing your curiosity. Okay. Um, I mean, there's no denying that you guys definitely have connection. You have a connection and you have a whole vibe. Uh, I'm getting pregnancy, so if you do dabble and venture in some sort of third party, be careful with pregnancies. That is coming out prominent here, okay? So for the very few of you that do have that type of dynamic, I want you to be careful because that might be a problem for you. Okay. All right, let's get final messages for Sagittarius. What final messages do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. Your finances are looking really, really good though. On a financial standpoint, you are really looking good. Yeah. So, you know, I'm so I got a message for a very specific targeted team, but for the ones of you who are not in a relationship, this new partnership coming in that you're going to muster up the curiosity to talk to is going to lead to some sort of higher commitment. Okay. You guys are really in sync, both in your finances, in your heart. You know, I see a lot of money coming in here. And so I feel like together you guys are going to be extremely abundant. So this person will come into your life exactly when they're supposed to, okay? Which is fantastic. Look at this, the Lover's card. Yeah, you just can't make it up. All right. So I'm going to do one final reading, one final message from Spirit. Spirit, give me the final Whisper Wednesday message for the sign of Sagittarius to close out this reading. What final message do you have for Sag to close out the reading? Let's see here. You got pay yourself first. Make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like you want to do some self work, some preservation work first. And although that talks about finances, it very well could be that you should be, paying yourself first. But it also, I feel it more emotionally. Make sure that you're not neglecting yourself to be able to give your best version forward to your new person that you're manifesting in. I feel like sometimes we get so lost in helping others and looking for others and building others that we forget to build in ourselves and invest in ourselves. So that's a message that I'm getting from Spirit. Sag, thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to next week's Whispers Wednesday reading. And if you're still here, I appreciate you so much. That was your message for this Wednesday. I will be going to the sign of Capricorn now. All right. Capricorn, your time is 2:16 for, what is it, 50? 2:16:50. Hey, Cappies. Welcome. This is going to be my Wednesday series, Whisper Wednesdays. And what we do is we get our messages and guidance from our spiritual ancestors and our spirit guides. From our ancestors and our spirit guides, we're going to be asking them for messages for the next 48 hours. But once again, time is fluid. So these messages may happen now. They may happen a month from now. They might happen a year from now. So time is fluid. Take it as they resonate. And let's see what overall message Spirit has for you. You've got use your time well. Make every moment count. Capricorn, for somebody who is like a workaholic, you don't play no games with your time anyway. So yes, I'm feeling an energy of lately you probably have been giving more time to someone or something that doesn't really need that much time, right? Or you've invested time in something or someone that maybe they did not deserve to get that much time from you to begin with, right? Take that as it resonates. I feel like this is telling you take a step back, reclaim your time, right? And ensure that you are allotting the proper time to whom and what you need to when it's required, right? Not when they would like for you to do it, or not when that party would like for you to do it. So it's about taking your power back, is what I'm getting. But we'll get more clarifying messages from Spirit. Moon messages. So let's see. Spirit, give me 2 moon messages for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. You got strategy. Give me one more sign message. One more moon message for the sign of Capricorn, Spirit. One more moon message. Thank you. Self-reflection. Okay. So Capricorn, you got self-reflection and you've got strategy. All right. I do feel like you are an overall strategic sign. You don't really make any moves. Your Capricorns tend to make power moves when they do make them. They're very strategic when it comes to workplace. When it comes to giving their time, they're also very strategic. They're workaholics. And so I feel like you're going to start really honing in on what's taking up more time than it should, and you're going to work on compartmentalizing those much better so that then in turn you can really work on you and your self-care, right? Self-reflection to me is just telling me that you are going to be doing some sort of introspection, right? You're gonna really look within to see what it is that you're doing to attract these types of energy leechers, right? Or energy mooches, right? Because this is talking about time, but this can also talk about people or things that take away from you, from your personal growth, because they demand, right? So you also have to figure out what it is that you're doing, that you're attracting this, right? And how do we change it so that we don't attract that type of energy, right? But let's see what tarot messages we got from we're getting from spirit guides. So spirit guides, please give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Capricorn. Please allow me to convey the messages for the self-reflection. Use your time well and strategy cards. Please give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Capricorn. Let's see what we get here. We've got the Death card. We've got the King of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Wands. And we've got the King of Cups. So, okay. So first of all, Capricorn, you might be dealing with two energies here. And there's a closing out of a cycle of something. There was a ending of something in your life, possibly with an earth sign, right? Because they're right beside each other. It's very possible with an earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, that you ended, right? You ended it almost feels like a vicious cycle with this earth sign. You ended this vicious cycle with an earth sign, right? Then I also see here there's a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that might be coming in, that's going to kind of change that around. But you have to also be strategic on how you're going to now dedicate time to this person, right? Because we have to be strategic, right? As the card said. Let's see. What other messages do we have for Capricorn? Yeah, you want to be able to, let's see. Oh, okay, okay. We've got the Lovers. Yeah, there's something. There was some sort of heartbreak, though. There's a heartbreak that you went through. You went through a heartbreak at some point. You went through a heartbreak at some point and caused for you to just kind of take a step back to see where you're investing more of your time. And because you now done the due diligence and you're paying attention to who you're giving your time to, you are more in your energy, right? So you're coming in as the Queen of Cups, right? And with the Queen and King of Cups, right? I told you that water sign is coming in. He's a divine counterpart for you. Okay. And I feel like this goes on this side. Okay. You've got the King and Queen of Cups. So you are meeting someone of water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody of that sign is coming in, or you've already met, that you're going to really put in the time and work on, okay? With that divine counterpart, that just tells me that this person will then really enjoy the time that you're giving them, and you will manifest that Lovers card, right? You're going to manifest the love that you've always wanted, but you're going to have someone that's going to reciprocate what you give, versus what was happening here with this Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn that you may have been dealing with that caused heartbreak, right? Caused heartbreak because that cycle had to end for this new cycle to come in. That's what I'm getting. And this is all, the world card is new beginnings, right? We're going around in circles. We're going back around and we're starting over anew. And we're going to ensure that we start fresh on a new clean slate so that we can manifest that love in. Okay, does that make sense? And in turn, work well with each other. Okay. All right, let's see what other messages we have for Capricorn. What else we got going on for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Let's see, what's this? All right, this is the Seven of Swords. So you're guarded, you're guarded, but you're not taking any chances. You're really gonna you're gonna take a look at what it is that's being offered and make the best decision. That's the best decision for you, right? You've got the Page of Pentacles, right? So you're gonna money is not going to be a issue. And I also see that there's rapid movement. So something's coming in fast. I don't know if maybe you're meeting this person somewhere where you're in a rush, or it's coming in fast. When it comes in, you won't even notice it, okay? You might be getting some sort of message, some sort of email, something from this person. So this person is coming in and they're coming in fast. Whatever is happening is going to happen faster than you expect it to, right? That's the energy that I'm getting here. With the Justice card here, you're going to feel very balanced in this relationship. There's not going to be a doubt in my mind that you're going to feel like you're giving more time to anyone in that relationship, okay? It's going to feel even keel, okay? You're walking away. You're walking away from the past. You're walking away from things that don't serve you. You're just truly really walking away, okay? And you're working hard. You're working hard on what's coming in, right? Because you believe in love. You're a hopeless romantic, Capricorn. That's just how you are. So you believe in love, and therefore you're going to put in the work because you're going to feel same energy from this person. You're going to feel balanced, okay? You're going to feel balance between this new person that's coming in for you, okay? You're going to feel like what you're giving the person is exactly what you're getting back. And therefore, you're going to use your time wisely to be able to nurture, okay, and give back to that person, okay? This person may be very well financially. So this person may come in and have their finances, very much in order. They could be in the finance world as well. Yeah, this person is coming in with some sort of abundance. Yep, the Nine of Cups. Okay, this person is going to be extremely satisfied with you, or you will be satisfied with them. Take it how it resonates. All right. All right, let's see. You're just going to be overall really happy with the person that's coming in. Hierophant. This could go into this this card tells me that you're going to go to a higher level of commitment with this person. Okay, this person might stick around so much that they will want to do bigger, better things with you, like marriage and engagement and things like that. Okay, but it may come with some sort of fight. Okay, or you may be guarded. That can be too, right? But with the Justice card here, you're just having you'll have some sort of awakening when you meet this person, okay? You're gonna feel the difference, and you're gonna be intuitively guided towards this person. It'll be victorious. Like, you're gonna just be very happy, content in this relationship. And finally, with the Ace of Cups, I mean, this person is coming in with abundant love, okay? You're gonna finally be with someone who matches energy and gives you exactly what you need, okay? Exactly what you need. I'm almost compelled to think this person will do as you say. I don't know. That'll be for a few of you. I don't know. I mean, they're not gonna be a simp, all right? So let's not go there. They won't be a simp, but they'll be at your beck and call. Okay, Cappy? All right. What Whisper Wednesday got message do we have, Spirit, for the sign of Capricorn? What Whisper Wednesday do we have for the sign of Capricorn? All right, let's see what your overall message is. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. This tells me that this person is coming in and he or she is going to work well with you. Okay, you guys are going to be a team, a complete partnership. You're going to build together. Okay, you're going to create together with the money cards that were in here. That just tells me that you might go into business with this person. This person might see true potential in your business abilities. Capricorns are hard workers. Capricorns are businessmen and women. There's a very good chance that this person is coming in and coming into um teach you newer ways on how to make money. Therefore, you're both going to grow and be abundant together as a team, as a partnership, something that you did not have before. Therefore, things are going to feel and pan out differently with this person. You'll see it when when you feel it. You see it when you feel it, is what I'm getting. Yeah. All right, Cappy, I will leave you with that. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Until next week. See ya. I'm going to Aquarius now. So 2:30:56 for Aquarius. Hi, Aqua. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome, welcome to my channel. This is going to be our Whisper Wednesdays series. This is new, so I'm trying this out, see how it works. We're going to tap into our spiritual ancestors, our spiritual guides, and our ancestors to see what message what messages they have for us for the next 48 hours. I'm going to see how this works out for us. These will have timestamps. So let's see what overall message your angel guides and ancestors have for you. Messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. Aquarius, are you an animal lover? That's what I get with this message. Messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world. Some of you may be veterinarians or veterinary techs, or you're the type of person that you see something crossing the road, some sort of animal, and you literally stop traffic. Like, I feel like you're that person who's very helpful, very nurturing, very caring, very kind, someone who's selfless, someone who, you know, may pose as a hard exterior but has a soft interior kind of thing. Because I know Aquariuses can come across as cold. Like, that's just kind of like the connotation that Aquariuses have. But they really, really are loving, loving, nurturing people. They just don't do it with everyone. Okay, they're very selective who they display those actions to. So don't be shitting on my Aquariuses. Okay. All right, so let's see what additional messages spirit guides have for your moon messages. Spirit, please give me clear and concise messages for Aquarius. To clarify the messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world. Daughter romance. Cornucopia. Okay, so cornucopia to me is it's abundance, right? It's abundance. I feel like you are abundant with love right now, and you are displaying that, right? More often than you really would like, Aquarius. Honestly, I feel like you're in some sort of mushy mood, but it's because you found your person, right? Some of you are in really good places when it comes to romance. If this is not you, know that you're going to be finding your person here soon that's going to allow you to bask into them, right? Rabbits for me signify like pregnancy, right? Like it's just an abundance. When rabbits procreate, they procreate a lot at a time, right? And so I feel like you've got this abundance of love that you're now displaying, either this new romance that's coming in or this romance that is already established and it seems to be blossoming to other levels. Okay. Some of you may be going into higher levels of commitment too. I'm getting that. Very selective few. That just popped in my head. All right. Let's see what tarot messages we have from spirit and ancestors. Spirit ancestors, please allow me to convey clear and concise messages to the sign of Aquarius for the cards of cornucopia. Messages for rabbit and daughter romance. What messages do you have for the sign of Aquarius from last shuffle? All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. What other messages we have for a sign of Aquarius? Thank you. Thank you. All right, we've got Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. We're working towards something. We've got the Tower. We've got the Eight of Swords. And we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands. So there's some sort of past information, right, that you may have gotten. Past information that you may have gotten from an external source. I don't, that's for somebody out there, right? There's something that got you in your head, possibly about who you're with, right? There's something that you heard about this person, but and that caused you to that caused, okay, I can't even like convey my words. So there's something that you found out about the person that you are either going to meet or you met or you're with, that kind of put you in your head and you wasn't too sure if that was something that you wanted to kind of put your energy in, but you were patient enough, right? You were patient enough to kind of see that the information you received wasn't actually correct about this person, right? This is a very specific message. It's not going to resonate with everyone. That's just something that I'm being told. On another note, there was some sort of ending that you had in the past that used to have you in your head, right? There was a relationship in the past that you had that created a sense of insecurity in you, that you did shadow work and you worked on, so much so that you have manifested this brand new love coming in, or this love that has come in your life. And so you did the shadow work, and that allowed for this new person to come in, hence bringing in all the abundance that you're feeling now, right? You got the Nine of Cups, right? So that doing the shadow work allowed you to pave the way for this person that came in, that is giving you full you've got the Ace of Wands, the Lovers right in the middle. Right, let's see what other two cards we get, and then I'll give you my thoughts because I've got a bunch of downloads going on. You've got the Ace of Cups. Wow, two aces. All right. And one more. Thank you. Oh wow, it flew right out. What's that? The the Emperor, right? So I'm sorry, with the Hierophant. This relationship is definitely reaching higher levels. This person that you have manifested into your life, because you manifested this person to come in, not only has become a teacher for you, right? You've learned a lot from this person, but this person is extremely nurturing, okay? Extremely wise, extremely passionate, extremely dedicated. And so that is exactly the things that you needed to be able to put your mind at ease with that previous relationship that did not work for you. Okay. This person came into your life or is coming into your life to show you exactly what it is that you have requested in your lifetime partner. And so much so that they are your divine counterpart. That's one. I'm getting that. And you're also going to be going to higher levels of commitment. So possibly some sort of engagement or marriage. Holy smokes, these cards have flown out. You've got the Justice card, and what's this? And you've got the Five of Wands, right? So you really had to work on yourself, Aquarius, to be able to do the shadow work. You were truly losing sleep. Like you were in your mind, like, oh my God, am I even worthy of love? Like, is there someone coming in? And you did the work, Aquarius. So much so that you brought this person into your life, okay? You called this person into your life, and this person is making an extreme difference. And they're here to stay, okay? They are here to stay. They're not going anywhere. As long as you are um channeling messages, channeling the same energy back to them, they will give you everything you need, okay? With the Justice card here, I just feel like you have this sense of balance with this person. Like you have such a sense of balance with this person that you are very grateful to have had them come into your life. Like I feel like you're super content. Um, I love that for you, Aquarius. Let's get final messages for Aquarius. What else do we have? All right. Yeah, you went through a ugly heartbreak, but this person is making you feel like you can overcome anything, right? You were willing to take the leap of faith after you did the shadow work. You were in there's celebration. There's always a good time with this person. This person is very energetic. This person is very grounded. Like they keep you, they keep you on your toes. Let me tell you, they keep you on your toes. They just have like this I'm getting like a masculine energy, and you can take that however it resonates, like, but I'm getting like a really masculine energy, whereas before you like they're giving me alpha, right? Alpha, but you were fucking with beta bitches before. So like now you're like, ooh, okay, all right, Zaddy. Like that's what I'm getting with this new energy. All right. That's not gonna be for everybody, but that's the energy I'm getting. Like, one of those people that you're like, all right, fine. I didn't want to do it. All right, I'll do it for you, kind of that thing. That kind of energy. All right, you got the Page of Pentacles, and then you got the Three of Pentacles. So you guys definitely work really well together. Really well. Oh my gosh, let me get this. Really well together. And that was only after you left all those toxic energies that you have brought up from your previous relationship. That's when this person came into your life or is coming into your life. Take it however it resonates, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles, you guys are going to grow very much financially together, or as a team, okay? Let's get your final message, Aquarius, from Spirit. Spirit, what Whisper Wednesday message do you have for the sign of Aquarius? What final whisper message do you have for the sign of Aquarius? Let's see what we got going on here. Cooperation instead of competition. What is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. That's beautiful, Aquarius. Again, that goes together hand in hand with you and this person becoming a team, right? You guys are a team, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's manifested, that is divinely guided, that came in, sent from the up above, right? You called in this person, you're calling in this person, and this person is coming in exactly when they have to. Okay? This person is coming in exactly when they have to, and you will be working with them, okay? And there's nothing that you need to compete with anyone about with this new partnership, okay? Well, Aquarius, thank you so much for hanging around. We're going to go to the final sign, which is Pisces. Pisces, we're at 2:44:08. Hi, Pisces. Welcome, welcome to my Whisper Wednesdays, where we get spiritual messages from our spirit guides and ancestors for the next 48 hours. We're going to see what our spirit guides and ancestors have to say for us. Remember, time is fluid, so some of these things you may not see right away. You may see either now or in a month, or you see them in the next 48 hours. Who knows? But keep in mind that you will get the messages you are supposed to receive from your guides. What is the overall energy? Oh my God, how beautiful is this one? Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. I'm getting like a free spirit message for you, Pisces. I'm feeling like you are almost like I just got the Phoenix rising, and I'm getting like Phoenix rising with these colors. Like I just feel like you've been burnt, right? To ashes. And you have you come up and come up and come up every single time, no matter how many times you're burnt, right? And Spirit is asking you to forget who you are. Conditioning falls away, right? Because sometimes we're conditioned to do what others want, and we forget what we really want and what we're destined to do, right? Just to kind of appease the next person. Memory no longer defines you. You're not allowing your past memories to bring you back into that energy. You're just not allowing it at all, right? And I feel like that is what's happening with you. You're having some sort of rejuvenation of who you truly are. You're rebuilding who you are. You're creating an identity for who you are, but you're not allowing anyone else to create an identity for you, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's see what moon messages we've got. That one popped right out. Door to Spirit. Okay, let's see what other messages Spirit guides have for you, Pisces. So that's a direct message from Spirit. They're connecting with you, okay? Your higher power is connecting with you. And then you have women holding a heart. So I feel like this is a love relationship. I'm getting that some of you really give your all in a relationship, so much so that you forget who you are, okay? Pisceans can be so loving and so moldable, so pliable to other signs in the name of love. Okay. And I feel like that's where Spirit is telling you, I need you to regain who you are and remain true to your identity in a relationship without compromising the love you give. I'm not sure who that's going to resonate with, but somebody out there needs to hear it. You do not have to change who you are to appease someone else in a relationship. Your person will love you exactly for who you are. Okay, there's no need to shift, there's no need to morph, there's no need to transform. Like, you do not need to change who you are in a relationship to make someone else happy. And I feel like you have done that far too long. So much so that you've forgotten who you are. Okay, so it's time to do the work, is what Spirit is telling me. All right. Let's see what tarot messages we get from Spirit guides, Spirit, please give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Pisces regarding woman holding the heart, forget who you are, endure the spirit. Give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Pisces. Thank you. Let's see. What messages do we get? For Spirit, Pisces, please. What messages can we get for Pisces? All right. Let's see. Spirit, give me messages for the sign of Pisces. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we've got the Lovers, Justice, Celebration. So the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's someone coming in that's going to see you for who you truly are. And the Emperor. This could be an air sign. And it could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that you could be dealing with. Okay. Or you could be meeting. We'll get that clarified. But I do feel like with the Lovers, the Three of Cups, the Justice, and the Emperor here, this is someone new coming in that's going to allow you to be who you truly are. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. I'm not getting that this is who you're dealing with that changed you. This is somebody's coming in. Yeah. So with the we'll do this here. You got the Page of Wands. So definitely there's a passionate conversation coming in if you're not already having some sort of message that you're going to be getting in from a wand sign. So it could be Aries, Leo, or Sag again, a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, yeah. Um, hmm, those are the signs that are really coming off for you. Could be a Gemini too. Be a Gemini with this lover card here, right? Uh, oof. You've got the Knight of Swords, whoever this is, honey, they coming straight for you. Okay, they are divinely your spirit guides. Your spirit guides and your ancestors are sending in someone fast for you. Like this person's gonna come in and they're gonna be really like aggressive. Like you're gonna feel like, oh my god, my god, my god, this is a lot. This is a lot at once. Like what the fuck? Like, yeah, you're gonna feel like that in the beginning. But you're gonna realize that this person is just really eager to get to know you, to get to grow with you. Like that's what they want to do, okay? And you keep getting these wand signs, like these fire signs. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are very heavy, okay? Very heavy in the chart. You've got the Ace of Cups. So this person's coming in with a lot of love, a overflow abundance of love for you. Okay. At some point you really, you might feel like you want to walk away. Because you're like, holy, you coming in way too hot, way too strong. Like back the fuck up. Like you got a lot. You got a lot going on. Like you coming in real strong. This person might come in real strong, but it's only because they see potential in you and they don't want to let you get away. All right. They don't want to let you get away. So use your discernment too. Like don't just listen to what I say. Use your discernment because, you know, look at this. You got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, Pisces. Divine partnership, okay? So Spirit is aligning your timeline to send you your divine partner. You just have to be patient, okay? I'm hearing patient. Be patient. That person's coming in, okay? With the Justice card, just be patient. Stay balanced, stay focused. Focus on your grind, okay? But this person's coming in. And when they come in, then you'll know. Okay, that's when you'll know. Okay, thank you. The death card. Yeah, there was an ending to something. You put an end to something. What did we put an ending on? What did we put an ending on? What did Pisces end? Yeah, you're ending your solitude. You're ending being in that mental space of Oh, I don't deserve love. I don't, nobody's gonna love me. Nobody's gonna care for me. Like, I could never find somebody that's gonna reciprocate my same love. There'll never be somebody out there that's gonna love me the way I love them. That's all coming to an end. All of that is coming to an end because your person that's gonna love you and mirror the exact same energy you normally give, okay? That person's coming in. That person's coming in. Be careful with pregnancies too. You got the Empress, okay? You're gonna be very nurturing. After get to learn this person, you get to know them, you're gonna be very nurturing. That's what they're gonna love about you. That you just you give love. You give love and you're always like just willing to, go the extra mile for them. And they're gonna love that about you because that's how they are too. Okay. And when you give them that, forget it. You're their baby. All right, you got the seven of swords. What's the seven of swords? What's the seven of swords about? The seven of swords. Oh, temperance. Okay. A seven of swords and temperance. So what? You're gonna wait. I need more card. Okay. Oh. Hmm. All right, Pisces. This person might have other people that want them too. You're gonna have to be patient. You're gonna have to be patient because this person could be very good looking um and is in high demand. I hate to tell you. You're not gonna be the only one thirsting over them. So you might have to punch a few bitches here. No, I'm just kidding. No, you might have to, kind of set your market territory. Don't tell them I told you that. But you might have to mark your territory with that person. And you will. And you will. You taking what's yours. You taking what's yours, honey. Oh, don't let a bitch think about it, okay? Because you taking what's yours. And you're gonna be so loving, they're not gonna even worry about anybody else that's trying to take their attention away from you. They're not entertaining the fans. They're not entertaining the fans. They're coming to you with solid love. Look at this. That's the Page of Cups. Abundance. Look at that. Look at that waterfall. That's what calls my attention. The waterfall. That's how much. Okay, but there could be waterfalls in other places. Wink, wink. But yeah, no. Seriously, on a serious note, this person is really coming in with a lot of love for you. So, you know, yeah, you might have, some hosts that be wanting to get a piece of your pie, but that's not gonna happen. And the Ace of Pentacles. It's gonna be very abundant between you two. Very abundant. All right. So let's get your final message from our spirit guides and ancestors. What final message would you like to give for the sign of Pisces, spirit? Give me the final message for Pisces. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting. What the fuck? Where am I going? What's happening here? Okay. But holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Okay, so for some of you, you may be worrying about money. Spirit is telling you not to worry about money. Like, let them take care of this worry that you got. Remember, ask your higher source, ask your higher power for help. Okay, money, it may be something that you're like really stressing about, but they're asking you to take a look at what's around you and change your mindset overall so that that's something that you don't manifest. If you put it out in the universe that you broke, best believe You're going to stay broke. Okay. So put it on the universe that you got your spirit guides that got your back, that are going to be backing you up, that they're going to look out for you, they're going to open and pave the way for you to be able to be financially abundant. Okay. Those are the things that you're putting out in the universe. That's the energy that spirit guide, that your spirit guides are asking you to put out in the universe. Okay. The energy of changing that mindset so that things can flow on your way, okay? And you're gonna see that once you change your mindset, things will pan out for you. All right, Pisces, that wraps up our Whisper Wednesdays. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and I will have my um um I'll have the timestamps below. Please, if you resonated with these readings, please consider, and you've made it this far with me, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting below. I love hearing your comments on my reads, and I'm looking forward to abundance and growth with each and every one of you. So until next time, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Bye. Oh, namaste. I forgot about my namaste. Bye, guys.